magic.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that it'll be a success if they give people magic to feel.
All right. So for me, I'm gonna answer this first. For me, I want to see Michael Jackson in his element because I got a chance to go to the MJ Broadway, and how that even happened was like some last minute, didn't even know he was doing it. I went in with low expectations. I didn't think nothing of it, you know? And when I got out that theater that night, that made me feel something. I think I called you that night. I was like, man, like that was electrifying. So to find out that like this is back in maybe top of the year, maybe about 6-7 months ago. So to see the trailer post that, it got me excited. Like if they captured that in that Broadway, and because the way they did the Broadway was done in a perspective I hadn't seen before. They you know, they did talk about some of it was from a reporter's POV and then him, that kind of thing. But when they did the songs, when they did the, you know, musical stuff, it just inspired me. I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
So for me, for the movie, I just want to see something electrifying, something inspiring, maybe some different POVs from, you know, not we're expecting some cool scenes, like you said, just something that makes, you know, lends to his talent and, you know, make sure Mike get his proper due. Cause, you know, people know the music is timeless, man. It's very timeless. And not to ramble on, but I just want to see something that's like captures that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the documentary done right. So then for the audience, what do you think they're expecting to see? Like, what would be like
I think you got multiple different perspectives. You got people who look at Michael Jackson, you know, they're haters. They look at Michael Jackson through the tabloids.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some weird guy, quote unquote, who, you know, has all these unorthodox personality traits and does things that he's unusual, you know, and I'm not going to say they're crazy for even thinking that, because Michael is unusual. You dig what I'm saying? They don't make a lot of cats like Michael, right? But when you're such a talented person, it should be expected that they're unorthodox and that they're thinking and living life through a lens that the average everyday person can't understand. Obviously, otherwise, if we could understand, we'd be able to understand his magic. And when you understand magic, it's not magic no more.
Yeah, I heard a quote back in the day. Don't quote me on this, audience, but I think it was Curtis Mayfield in the song said the artist pays the price. So a lot of artists, you know, go through different things, trials and tribulations. We forget they're human too, but the fact that you can go pull up a YouTube video or pull up an old Michael Jackson 5, then to his teenage years with the Jacksons, and then to his own solo career, and just get magic moments, and you can just capture that on film. Yeah. Even if you weren't alive for it. Yeah, exactly. And it speaks through the, you know.
Capture the highlights. I think there's people who want to see capture those highlights for us. There's haters who want to see some drama. You know what I'm saying? They want to see him in unusual ways. They want that exemplified. And then there's people who actually want to see the behind the scenes, you know, what he was dealing with, you know, off the stage, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, some people will say, hey, you know, this movie was a success for me because you captured all his highlights on stage. You made me feel like I was in the crowd. You made me get up and jump out my seat. Some people will be like, you know, I didn't like that. I wanted to see some more personal, intimate MJ moments. So, you know, to each is their own. But I will say this. I think Antoine Fuqua, right, is perfect for this because he knows how to make even those intimate moments feel, you know, powerful. He knows how to make intimate moments feel powerful. Just like, for example, when in Training Day, right, when Denzel Washington is talking to Ethan Hoyt, what's his name? Ethan Hawke, right?
Yeah.
And they're in the car and they're talking. He was like, and Ethan's like, you know, I just can't do this shit. And Denzel's watching him. He's just like, gives him this speech of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? It's like Antoine Fuqua, he knows how to like make those intimate moments feel powerful. So even if it does touch on his intimate side, I think it'll be very inspiring.
Yeah. And that leads me to my next thing. I personally, Michael Jackson's, up here, the music, that's what I choose to focus on. Obviously, I know about allegations and different things that, people can dive into. And sometimes we don't have the real facts. And sometimes people don't want the real facts. They want to just tear people down to their lowest, thing. I still look at Michael Jackson up here, regardless of the movie does good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so what would it mean if the movie just bombs and it's just like, it's underwhelming?
I'm gonna be honest. From the trailer, I don't think it's gonna bomb.
I feel you.
Just from the trailer alone, like
it's looking promising. They got the
it
right
looks
people.
promising.
It looking like it's on point. So
it's not a bomb.
Nah,
sure.
but I'm saying this is just we just
right.
We just
Hypothetically speaking.
If the movie just was on some hypothetically the movie
then
just,
it would turn into they did a biopic with what's his name, Flex.
See, I just looked that up.
I didn't watch it, of course, because
I saw
ridiculous.
I saw a few seconds on a YouTube clip. I didn't actually watch it. I've seen the Jackson's American Dream one.
Yeah.
And I think that was done well. Really, taps on their family life. The Flex Johnson, what's the Flex Johnson?
I don't know.
Okay, Flex Jackson, I think. I think they had one like back in the day. So I didn't watch that either. But I think I seen the first clips and it looked like.
But did it mess with Michael's?
Nah.
Aura?
Nah, definitely.
It didn't. Michael's aura is bulletproof.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the allegations they threw on him. Nobody cares. He's bulletproof. His entertainment value is bulletproof.
Is Michael Jackson the greatest artist of all time?
He's the greatest artist of all time.
Greatest artist of all time. Yeah, I saw a clip.
Easily.
Yeah.
Of all time in human history.
Yeah, article came out the other day.
And Michael Jackson is the greatest artist in human history, point blank. There is nobody that we know of, that we have footage of, that we've seen put on magic, that we've heard rumors about in the Egyptian times and in the Roman times and in the Shakespeare day. No, none of them come close to Michael. Nobody. He is the greatest entertainer we've seen yet. There will be a better one day, but so far, he's the greatest. What do you think?
Nah, I agree. I can't think of an artist that captures. When I think of Michael Jackson, the music alone, it's so timeless. I can put it on right now. And then I go to the next thing.